Hello and welcome to the Cool FM Live Sports Show. My name is Jon Berger. With me today is Jared Young, Kevin Lassiter, and Dennis Baker on the far side. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Great, man.
Sunday. Good day.
It's been
good.
It's been a week.
Inside of a week, and I'll be a married man.
Oh, okay.
Man, this is just getting. I know I'm starting to sweat for him. It's just like, whew, okay, it's getting busy. All right, let's get into the Seniors Helping Seniors top plays.
Bring out the popcorn, folks.
Yeah.
All kinds of fun. Ooh, post 52 baseball.
Yeah, post 24. So,
Legion
double
ball.
play, gun them down.
so the local team. I guess we'll get back to that.
Ooh,
it's
Tariq.
football.
Oh, no, that's Kevin Lassiter
Like,
the third.
Kevin.
Yeah.
I said,
okay.
that might have been Lassiter, too.
We're changing genres all over the
Pickleball.
place. I love it.
See, I wonder if
Over the hot shot. Oh!
That's my girl. I love her. No.
I bet you guys never thought we'd have pickleball in the top
Okay,
play.
that's right here. This
ALA?
is Jericho Nickel to Ben Jeter from ALA.
Nice ball, Jericho.
Nice catch, too.
Now,
Oh, what a drop.
This
Oh, he
is-
saves
man.
it. Oh, slammer.
he just crushed it.
I got to start watching these, man. This look good.
That was
so
actually,
fun.
that was the game point in the gold medal match.
Yep.
So that was
The
top
elephants.
tier pickleball. Cool.
Garrett to Chris right there. Chris was rocking and rolling yesterday.
What a good turnout in Rio Rico.
It's more from
Good
the
schools
gold
to
match.
come down there. See some more highlights from that later.
That's so good. Okay, so here we are. What field is this?
This is
This
Rio
is
Rico's
Rio
news.
Rico.
This is the one we were talking about.
Garrett over the top.
Shut
Touchdown
up.
catch by Damian Vega.
That's the kind of ball we need to see.
Okay, Damien, I see you. This was match point for the women's championship.
All right, nice
And
job.
Team Teal is what we called them. They didn't have a team name, so we ran by their shirt.
Oh, wow.
That's a shot.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, he rockets it in.
Ladies and gentlemen, did he get him? Get out of here. We got shirts and skins, huh?
Everybody's taking their shirts off.
The power shot. Okay.
man.
So is pickleball the new volleyball?
Hey, it's
The beach volleyball.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody's
the
taking
two-
their shirts
Hey,
off.
cue up the Kenny Loggins, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly.
Playing with the boys. Sorry, we don't own the rights to that music.
We're sharing a brain,
Good one,
Kevin.
Lassiter.
We're sharing a
Love it.
brain. That's awesome. All right. Our top plays of the week are brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors. If you're searching for a like-minded friend to help tackle chores and tasks, or even a companion to join in hobbies and activities, call Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. I lost my place right here.
Yeah, there
Their
you go.
caregivers are
We got you.
and they show up ready to exceed expectations on a schedule that meets your needs. Or you can call, make a difference by joining the Seniors Helping Seniors family. Check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. Next, we've got the Berean Academy recaps. So first, we've got American Legion Baseball Post 52 versus Post 24. Now, I believe Post 52, yep, we got
nice.
Mayor McCaw throwing out the first pitch.
Hey,
Hey, okay.
Not bad.
We see you skip.
And he
Nice
did it
job.
on the mound, too.
Clea McCaw. I love it.
not
there
bad
are
at all.
Nice double play, man.
So this is Sierra Vista versus the county. Just imagine the team in blue
Oh, okay.
is
Blues
all,
team here.
So Dawson Judd is number 9 on the blue team. You know,
So the blue team's the county team.
yes,
Gotcha.
blue team
Okay,
is county,
okay.
and Buena is the camouflage. Look at this rocket!
That's a heck of a throw, man.
Jeez. A lot of double plays in this game. It was a lot of
Oh,
fun.
couldn't hold on to it.
No.
That's a nice hit. Going way back.
And look, that field goes back 400, 500
Yeah, that's
yards.
Arbins. That's Arbins they playing on, right?
That's roll.
That's
Yeah.
at least
Yeah,
three.
No
it's
outfield
Arvin's-
fence.
No.
That's
and
at least
it
three.
rolls.
Not yet. There is plans for it. But
Thank you. Well, Jared, even a curb would have helped in that. That one bounces into the outfield. Trying to get it, and he pumps. Trying to keep everybody at the same plate.
saw this one in the highlights.
Nice little blooper. Just got it right over
Cannon.
there.
Yep.
Got him.
Yep. Those are the county kids. So you got Douglas, you got Bisbee, you've got Benson, you got Tombstone kids, all on this blue team.
So would it be safe to say the American Legions pretty much sponsored the Cochise County All-Star game? Because that's what I'm looking at.
That's
what I'm saying.
basically what it was.
Boy, that was some heat inside. I don't like that.
Yeah, that was. You want to see more of
Coach
these
Tommy.
Yeah, Coach Tommy. It's like he loves it.
Post 52.
Now the rundown.
Uh-oh.
Nobody. I was
Back
gonna
to
say,
I want to say, did he cover third?
nobody
They did.
said third.
I like how they're switching out with each other. I like that. That's a nice hit right there. That thing came up
Power
with that
right
screen.
there.
Boy, and that just keeps
It's
going.
just an endless field, man.
I rolled into
I know where that fence is. That's way over there.
Yeah, that's into the
That's
parking lot.
that's where Berean used to start. Initially had their games.
That's exactly right, Jared. This,
Before Hampton was finished.
those are the goalposts right there.
And they should at least put.
Yeah, they
some
should have,
kind of
because you can't say what's a
barrier
home
out
run
there.
and what's not.
There should be a cone set up or something. If it goes past
Yeah.
these cones, a home run.
Because some of these balls are flying, man.
Yeah. Well, they're all seniors in high school. These are not all of them.
Did he catch it? Did he drop? Oh, he
Stopped
dropped
it.
it. And limited to a double. I mean, to a single, I mean.
Throws to second.
Don't run on me.
Yeah.
Tilted that.
Well, that thing like it tiptoed the line, the first base line.
Oh.
No, he would have got him too. So right
Get
here,
out the red.
another
There you go.
deep shot now. So the score 6-4 here, and it's the end of the game. Oh, that was the end of the game.
That
Okay,
was
yeah,
it.
that cleared it up. Great job. And like I
Wow.
said, like you were saying, that was a Cochise County All-Star game.
basically, yeah.
So we want to see more of that if we can. All right, next up we got 7-on-7 day one. Kevin, you got all
right,
kinds
so
of great video.
This is right here at Keith Hampton Field. We got Garrett. That's a pass to Lassiter right there. Nice little in route. This is going to be Tombstone and ALA playing each other.
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Nice
little
little
cross
throw
route.
under. This was great to see all of the local teams out here playing against each other. Some of these teams do not play in the regular season. Nice throw there by Tombstone's quarterback. We got a quarterback competition going on up in Benson. We got Vincent Ciccarello and Cohen are also going against each other, competing to be the starter right there. This is Benson and Buena playing against each other. So we got clips from multiple different games. Nice throw up the middle court here by the Yellow Jackets. This is Benson playing against ALA. Rolls out, finds his receiver right across the goal line for a touchdown. And this is Buena's varsity playing against the JV. That's a nice catch there by Carlos Flores up the seam
see you,
for a
Carlos.
touchdown.
That's a big boy.
AJ Matthews gets a touchdown pass over to JC Martinez.
Nice move on the inside.
And this one, again, we showed this earlier, that's Garrett to Lassiter for the long, like maybe a 30-yard, 40-yard touchdown on some blown coverage. Nickel gets a touchdown pass into TJ Lee right there.
I haven't seen TJ in a while. That's a good
So
size.
nice pass right there by AJ Matthews. That was Wayne Stark from Benson out there making a lot of big plays. Wayne Stark, I'm sure he's going to have great numbers this year playing in that wide open offense with the Bobcats.
Watching Tombstone play against Buena is an odd thing.
Yeah, but it was great to see these guys do it. And, you know, for me as a person who coached a lot of youth football here, it was great to see a lot of the youth players that I coached before play against each other. That was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
That's Matthews to Lassiter there, Buena. Here's Matthews again, working that underneath.
Yeah.
Check this one out. TJ Lee up the middle on
Oh
the seam.
my.
He bends it in, and Nickel finds him for a deep touchdown strike.
Yep.
Nice play.
Nice job.
Listen, they keep Nickel healthy.
Yeah.
LA's going to have a chance to do some things throwing that ball.
And he's
Look
gonna
at the
do something.
footwork there. Nice pass there by Benson's quarterback. I believe that was Ciccarello that got that touchdown. And then here he is again making a nice throw.
Beautiful throw right there.
Matthews back. He's looking. Under route to Lassiter for a touchdown.
He's got a long windup. Oh, got chucked right there. Love
Nice
that.
pass breakup by Damian Vega. That's Garrett to Lassiter on the sideline. Again, that was Buena's JV playing their varsity.
Good job. He's got quite a bit of
Matthews going
size.
deep over to the corner. That's Aiden Fergoso with the touchdown up the rail. The double move here.
Oh, wow.
Nice catch there. That is
moved by the
Ben Jeter.
receiver.
He had a couple of deep strikes on the day. Matthews inside to King Wilson, reaching out and getting the grab for the Buena JV team.
Rolling right, throwing right's hard.
So that was King?
That was King Wilson.
Okay.
That's right. Yep.
Nice ball right down the middle.
Up the seam, but that's
Intercepted.
intercepted by the Jackets.
Looked like it was going to be a wheel.
There's Wayne Stark right there
The
making a
wheel
big
stop.
catch.
There we
Nice wheel
go.
stop route.
Great camera work on that, too.
This is Garrett, finds Aiden Fragoso in the corner. That's what I was telling you guys about earlier. He gets it underneath, he puts the wheels on and turns a short catch into
who was
about
that?
30 yards.
Was that Fergosa, too?
No, that was a Benson player. Look at this deep strike right here from Jericho Nickel again to Ben Jeter. They did that a couple times on the day. AJ Matthews with a nice rolling catch there. And
Roll
right
to
there, Garrett to Fragoso. Fragoso scored probably, I want to say he had 5 touchdowns that day. And as you can see, he's not getting like little out routes. He's going down the field and making plays vertical up the field.
He's a running back,
Yes.
and they're splitting him out a little bit.
Yes.
Looks like he's playing a little bit of
Now, was that-
Blue on numbers?
Was that just day
Well,
one?
I was
We have
thinking
day 2 highlights?
Rushes the ball well, and he catches the ball out of
no.
right.
No. There's a better comp. Scrappy was better with his hands. Scrappy was fantastic with his hands. All right, let's hit number.
So that was day 1
Yeah.
here in Sierra Vista. This is day 2. This was yesterday. Buena competing up in Rio Rico.
Oh my God, I love that field.
Yeah, that was
That's just a-
Matthews.
That's just a
to,
practice field. There's-
Chris. There's Matthews again under getting it.
You're telling me we could have had a field like that?
It would have been nice,
It's
right?
close. It's good. What I hear.
Matthews with a touchdown.
Nice.
Hits Lassiter coming across the back of the end zone.
You got
Lasser's made a lot of plays.
Well, he's got such long arms.
Here's underneath to Damian Vega on a slant route. He catches Lassiter getting up vertical for that one.
Kind of amusing. I sit there and watch. I'm sitting here watching Lassiter running around doing routes, and he's wearing like basketball shorts. You know, so everybody else wearing a little bit lighter of a short.
another
He
TD from
got
Matthews and
these
Lassiter.
shorts that are down to his knees.
Hey, that's the way I
Just came
play
off
too.
the court, came out to sevens. Great hands though. You get that ball up above
Got
him. and let
Matthews
him
under
catch.
center. That's to Fragoso right there underneath.
Pump fake.
Garrett going to Fragoso again.
Yeah.
And that was a touchdown. That was a scoring play. Matthews to, I'm sorry, that was Garrett to Damian Vega, who breaks it outside and gets a couple more yards. That's Garrett to King Wilson. Here's Garrett rolling again. He catches Lassiter
that.
on the sideline on the low curl route.
Tariq out here.
Now, Tariq wasn't there this week. So Buena was playing. Nice catch there by Christian. That was a touchdown. Buena was playing with only 2 seniors. The only seniors they had out there was the 2 that you're looking at that just that pass and catch combo, because a lot of guys are in camp right now. So
camp.
we've seen a lot of sophomores, a few juniors, and some freshmen getting into the rotation this week, which is good to see. You know, the depth that they may have. And, hey, Chris almost took that back to the house. It almost was a pick 6. Vega again on the slant, using his body to protect himself.
How much does Fergoso weigh? It's got to be up to
Here,
200.
that's something different. That's AJ Matthews
go.
in the secondary getting an interception.
Yeah. Thought he was a wide receiver.
That'll help him as a quarterback.
Yes.
I've been thinking the exact same thing. Get him in the wide
Matthews had
receiver.
quite a few plays on defense that looked very well. He had 2 interceptions and a nice pass breakup. Garrett with the pump and go.
Yeah.
Finds Vega in the back corner of the end zone. Reservations for 6,
Like
baby.
how it took
Yep.
Lassiter to 2 with it.
On the going
That's
across.
Matthews' interception right there. This is Buena against Tucson High. And then guess what? Aiden Fragoso, touchdown.
Catching with his hands. I love it. Woo! Where is that one
And
going?
that's another nice pass breakup. Guess what? AJ Matthews.
Rio Rico's at Tucson High.
That was Tucson High.
Okay. We played Tucson.
And then a breakup by Damian Vega right there.
Good job.
Oh, get upfield, get upfield, get upfield.
Okay.
Chris takes that one and makes the catch and then gets a couple extra yards.
Catch, King.
That's Matthews over to King Wilson right
Wow.
there. So a good day for Buena. Looking at how young they are. They finished the day. They won 2 games in pool play, but they were eliminated in the first game of the elimination round. They lost to Ironwood Ridge.
The thing about sevens is it's not real football.
Right.
We have to remember that this is not, you don't have half the team out there. You don't have the guys, you don't have the linemen crushing each other. So,
The trench is not there.
And there's and you can't run the ball.
Right.
Everything has to be a pass. And the quarterbacks have 4 seconds to throw the ball, or it's automatically whistled dead as a sack.
Dude, that's the way it should be, because in real football, you're sacked within 3 seconds sometimes. I mean, shoot. Well, that's
So you were there for most of or all of that. Is there what players stuck out in your mind as guys that we should keep an eye on for the season?
Definitely
going
Aiden
forward?
Fergoso.
Okay.
He looked great this past week. Colton Garrett impressed me. As far as, senior guys, right? And then the up-and-coming guys, A.J. Matthews looked really good. I saw some nice plays by King Wilson, who's an incoming freshman. He's probably going to be a running back this year. Wow. And then y'all heard me call his name several times. Trey Lassiter III looked really good out there at that tight end wide receiver spot. And then Chris Ruiz had a very good day, a very good week this week as well. So those are names I saw that made some really big plays, and I'm sure there'll be more players. J.C. Martinez had a couple of really good catches as well. So Buena, very young this year, but I think it's going to be some opportunities for some of these guys I talked about to step up and be playmakers for the Colts this year.
Trey going to also be playing some tight end? Or
Yes, so he's probably going to be looking at, if he plays both JV and varsity, probably being used mainly as a tight end in the JV games, but he may get some rotation as a wide receiver on varsity.
oh my God, that's exactly the opposite of the way I would have done it, but I love it. I would put him in at tight end on varsity. He's like an animal.
he shows me a lot of Randy Moss type.
Well, he's got,
If they can get the jump ball going, it opens up some stuff.
he has the catch radius. I think
But
that's what you're
I'm
talking
looking
about.
forward to seeing this year. I want to see the Colton Garrett to Tariq Howard connection. I want to see that thing come alive.
Yeah.
Because Howard wasn't present this week because he's out at some camps getting his development going.
Yeah.
But when he's there, he's electric.
He's so big.
He's got great size, amazing hands, very good speed, and his
big last
footwork
year.
is immaculate.
Yeah.
His footwork and body control, that's what separates him from every other player I've seen on the Buena squad.
That's
A lot
awesome.
to look forward to, man.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
very
Lots to look
cool.
forward to.
All right, let's jump into a different genre of sports. Let's see what's up with the women's pickleball.
Oh yeah, good stuff. We were able to check out the pickleball championships.
She fired that thing in there.
Championships
Wow.
of Sierra Vista. This is actually the gold medal, or you want to call it first and second place game.
Man, she's just deflecting shots now. Shoot her right at her chest.
Yeah, I was trying to get some of their names. So we call them Team Teal versus Team White.
Yeah.
Now, on the Team White, the team that's more in the white over there on the far side, the one that's doing the volley right now, her name is Nancy, and she's probably the best pickleball player in Sierra Vista.
Wow.
She has a reputation. They know her by name. I was even watching this. I'm like, what's her name? And everyone's like, that's Nancy.
Nasty Nancy,
she
man.
is good.
Nasty
It's hard to
Nancy.
get
Look at
anything
that.
by her, you know.
That's what it looked like.
She's playing tennis. That's not pickleball. What the heck is going on?
What I love about this game is all walks of life, everybody can play.
For sure.
Our seniors,
It's
our young
taking off
people.
on a national level like you wouldn't believe.
Oh yeah, it's
So-
crazy popular.
One of the best things is how affected by the ball is by the wind, because it's a what do you call those?
It's like a wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball, yeah.
But it's weighted.
It's weighted, but
weighted.
when it gets
So-
hit into the wind, it was so windy when Dennis and
The
I were.
men's
This
championship
close
was a
one
lot
right here,
more windy.
They right on the line.
Oh yeah, those
Close
girls.
Valley.
He's ready.
But I gave Nancy her credit, but this Team Teal, we watched them play multiple games. They won every game they played. They were no slouch either.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name, but the woman on the right, she's written a book and she has 15 kids. No
In
lie.
the long skirt.
Yes. The lady on the right side, she's one of my friends from real estate.
Boy, keeping her real
And-
busy.
And
I
she's
know.
one of the
15
better
kids.
players.
She's
too.
amazing.
You can see how bouncy she is. She's
Yeah, she's
all
a
over.
tennis player. Got the quicks. The lateral movement is impressive.
I'll have to try and
And you know
recruit
these
her.
games. Okay, so these games go to 11.
Yep.
Oh, is that the score? I was going to ask what the score finally
Yeah,
is.
and it got real tight. I think this game was either decided by 1 or 2.
Do you have to win by 2? In this or
yes,
Oh,
yes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh, did she drop that in?
Oh, yeah. That was the
That's
most ridiculous
nice.
shot.
And if you notice, they go all the way up to the white line of the blue. They can't go into the kitchen or that green area.
Yeah.
Right.
She's got some crazy shots. She's
So
got these.
that's the separation. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You can't go into the kitchen.
Haven't been out there yet to get involved in some pickleball, so.
Jared, I
And
need a
that
pickleball
was
partner.
the game point.
Okay.
And that's the win. Dude, a 10 to 11 game. So it's not a
Wow.
2-point win. It's just a 1-point
Okay.
win.
Well, I think we didn't have the score. It was 11-10 before that. But,
okay.
But
Well, either way, gold medal game. Good job, ladies. So now for the men's championship. So there's 2 different games here. On the left side is the elephants. On the right side is the whales.
well, Cody just went with team 1 and team 2. We were calling the game there. We were like, let's just call them this and them that. We didn't know if our producer was going to actually put those team names out here or not. But
Oh, he couldn't get it over the net there. With
So-
the backhand.
Yeah, and the guys on the left side have so much reach. All these guys are like 6'3", and they're just, you can't get it past them. And you hit the ball at a person's feet. Typically, they can't reach, but man,
so they go by a rating system.
yeah,
And this was a 4.0 match or a league or division, which is the highest. So these are the most skilled players. And that might even be a little bit surprising because when we take a look at the next division championship, those guys are a little younger and they look a little stronger. You see they're out there shirtless, but that's actually the 3.5. These are more skilled
These are more
players.
skilled.
yeah.
Well, we talked about this pre-show, and I'm seeing it now that I'm watching the video. The ability to have a good backhand is like, that's a difference maker.
Yes.
Exactly. Dude,
Yeah.
they've got the scoop shot, and they also do the stuff that you do with
And you
ping
don't
pong.
see it on the film as much, but in person you see every time they're hitting the ball, they're
Oh, but
putting
you cross
back.
the line. You can
They're-
cross the line like that?
As long as you get right back.
Yeah,
you
you
get-
have to,
okay. You just
can
can't
step-
stand in
you
there.
can't stand in there.
You can't be there when you're hitting. Yeah, so that was the game. But man,
Every hit, they're putting spin on it. They're
Yeah.
putting backspin.
Oh, look at that. You can tell that ball has some spin on it.
yeah, they've got some pretty funky drop shots, and then the wind will start picking up, and that changes the game
Right.
to another level. Like now you're fighting against 20-mile-an-hour wind with a super
The
light ball.
popularity of this sport is just, it's off the charts. I remember a
love
couple years ago. You guys remember when the Super Bowl was in Arizona a few years
Yeah.
back? So my son and I and another friend of ours, we went to the Super Bowl experience up in Phoenix. And with all the NFL stuff going on, would you believe at the NFL experience for the Super Bowl, they had pickleball courts in there?
Oh, that's
Like
awesome.
it's even at football events,
I
so
see.
people are playing pickleball.
2032 is the Olympics.
You know,
Jared.
so this game is
Could
still
be.
relatively
I love
new, and the popularity, like you said, is skyrocketed. So this pickleball court and the Pickleball Association of Sierra Vista basically started just 10 years ago.
Right.
And they're kind of celebrating. This is a big year for them, 10 years of Sierra Vista. But all of these players, we interviewed and talked to them, and these are the championship games. You see, that was a championship point right there.
Kind of whooping this time.
No one has played more than 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
A lot of some people I talked to said they just been playing a few months, and they're already in love with it, and vouch for it and everything.
I might be the first player to play pickleball in Cochise County. I was playing this back in '94 when we were in high school, and it was a new game, and we were like, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. We're not playing this. Let's go back to playing basketball."
It's kind of a mix between tennis and ping pong.
I love it now. Shoot, but then I thought it was dumb.
The younger guys it seems like their game is a little more power based.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And you won't see any curve on the ball. These guys can hit it, and they can get the ball to just boomerang almost. You see that nice little scoop shot where it gets it slows it down as it's coming in. These are all ping pong moves.
Right up at the front.
Yep.
Oh, he just tipped that right over there. This is all ping pong moves. It's
Yeah,
like ping pong
it's
where
very-
you actually got to
yeah.
move a lot more.
Yeah.
Now, this used to be a tennis facility, right? That got
Yes.
converted over to
Yes.
pickleball.
And if you know where you're at with the pickleball court, there's the building that's over there for the T-Rex program with the city, and then right behind it used to be a little small outdoor basketball court, but they've converted that to 2 more pickleball courts.
And also,
And they're doing more.
Fort
They're building
Huachuca-
Yeah,
more.
they are building more.
Fort Huachuca's tennis facility that's right behind Barnes Fieldhouse just got converted, or is in the process of being converted to a pickleball
Yeah,
court.
they're doing
So
pick- they're gonna
I don't
have
think it's
both.
finished
Awesome.
yet. So
It
coming.
might be. I heard some guys talking about playing.
like last time I looked, the surface was down. They had like the kitchen and all the lines were painted, but I think they still may be doing lighting or something
Yeah,
like
how they
that.
call it
but-
the kitchen. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
But yeah, very popular sport. It's people are addicted to it. It's we heard that word a lot. We even interviewed the 2 winners of that medal match, and that was their first time ever even playing together. You'd think these guys show up ready to compete and play together. No, a lot of them just showed up and like, hey, do you got a partner today? You want to play with me?
Yep.
And then they just go out there and start playing, and they got
Love
all the
it.
way to the end. So good stuff. So the oldest player there playing was 75, and the youngest
Love it.
players playing there was 12, I think. 12
That's
or 13.
beautiful, man.
Yeah, 12 or 13.
Everybody.
They were saying 70 to 7 or 7 to 70, but they even went, a little beyond that. Had a 73-year-old young lady out there playing and was moving around pretty good too, and playing pretty well.
You guys mentioned the age. There was another, when you talk about the range, you have to have if you have big long arms and stuff, you're going to be dominant out there.
Yeah.
Legendary, the first head football coach ever at Buena High School, Howard Clark. After he was retired from teaching and coaching, his big thing was he played racquetball at Cochise Health and Racket. And you try and get in these tournaments, you're like, okay, I'm gonna play Coach Clark today. I'm gonna smoke him. You're dragging yourself off the court.
Yeah,
He was
right.
6'4", and his wingspan was 8 feet. Like, go ahead,
You didn't
try
even have
and
to
get the
move
ball
that
past
much.
me.
Right.
It was just
get
insane.
it all.
He
Yeah.
played for the Chargers. He played in the NFL with the Colts. He played with Johnny U and all those guys.
Oh wow.
Lord.
Okay.
Way back in the
That'd be
60s
awesome.
and 50s. That was fun to know him and pick his brain about football. That was pretty fun.
All right.
Man, what's some good highlights on this pickleball.
Yeah, it was
I
good
know.
stuff.
Have to get
And
into
that
it.
was only a portion of it.
Yeah.
There was probably
That was just 4
40-something teams
Yeah, there was
out
a ton.
there.
Nice.
You drop
competing.
out that place on a warm night and it's packed.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's packed. And it's been like that for years.
Yeah, it's the thing to do in Sierra Vista. All right, this week's recaps were brought to you by Berean Academy in Sierra Vista. Get ready for nonstop highlights, bold predictions, and everything else you love about the game. Do we have other games?
Well, I can tell you about Buena basketball. We played
sure.
at the Section 7 qualifier in Phoenix, Arizona. It was a really good opportunity, a tournament. The Section 7 it's the largest high school basketball tournament in the country for the summer. So it's in Phoenix, Arizona. So it's a good opportunity for us to. We still have to travel a little bit, but not too much, and to get to face and play against some of the better teams and players all across the country. So we went and we went 2-1 in our 3 games.
Okay.
So proud of our guys. I mean, they're a little disappointed that we didn't, qualify and get to play into the weekend.
Right.
Since we're an Arizona team, we had to play in the qualifier, which we have to win our whole bracket and then get to play put into another bracket into the weekend. So we were 1 game short, a little disappointing, but I'm super proud of the guys and the team. I don't remember the exact scores of every game, but I know our point differential, we were winning our games by 25 plus.
Boy.
And our one loss was by 1 point. So
We heard
so
the
it's
story of that
a
loss.
little
It's,
controversial,
controversy.
but no,
Lots
our
and
guys
lots
were
of-
disappointed in that because they wanted to make it to the weekend and go against some of these top teams in the country that they're going to
sure.
see and hear about lottery picks and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So a little disappointed with that, but still Buena basketball, busy, active, and still being successful. So
It's good.
Well, yeah, at 1 point, it's not what you want to, you don't want to have a 1 point loss. But I think the experience that your team got is invaluable from all
Yeah,
of that. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that paying off for you guys once we get basketball season going in the fall.
And I'll say this. I'll say one more thing because it's a little fitting that the last time we competed in the Section 7 tournament was 2 years ago. and we finished the exact same way. We went 2-1, and then that team went on to be the number 1 defense and win our region and all that kind of stuff. So maybe we're trending in the right direction. So.
Sure. It's good. Well, you guys are for sure. But
And then you talk about being in this tournament up in Phoenix, Coach Baker. You got to realize in the last few years in Arizona, you're talking about people like what's his name? Cole Pete and Braden Jeffries and all these are Burries. All these kids are coming out of Arizona. They're not coming from other parts of the country. They're here.
It's truly the best of the best in the whole country.
There's some of the best high school programs in the nation right here in our home state.
So mixing it up with the best.
You are not lying. We have a team, Sunny Slope, in Arizona. In Phoenix. That's probably one of the and they have a 7-footer and guys that are committing to Duke and stuff like that. So great environment to be in. Great for our, like you said, the experience that our guys get from it to bring that back to Cochise County is really valuable. So we're good.
All right, let's get into the Prestige Remodeling Player of the Week. All right, so who do we have for our Player of the Week? Coach Dennis, do you have anybody you'd like to?
I will nominate one of my guys, one of the Buena basketball guys. I'm going to give it up to Steven Wambach. We'll probably hear his name throughout the year a lot. He's a senior for the Buena basketball team. He had a phenomenal week at the Section 7 qualifiers this last week, averaging about 18 points a game. And just being a team captain and leader, phenomenal week. Like I said, that week didn't end the way we wanted to into the weekend, but not without his best effort. So
for sure,
Steven Wambach's my nominee, or one of my nominees for the week.
All right. I like to call him the silent assassin, Steven Wambach. Yes, sir. I got 2 nominees, John, both from football. One is going to be Benson wide receiver Wayne Stark. He had a very, very impressive night out at the 7s that we had here in Sierra Vista. Many, many touchdowns. I think he scored, 4 touchdowns on the night, and I saw him make a number of great catches, some of which were on the top plays that we watched at the beginning of the show. And then the second nominee is going to be Buena tailback Aiden Fergoso. He looked amazing this week. I'm sure I saw him score over 7 touchdowns, and it's cool to see a running back being used in the pass game the way that he's being used.
No kidding. Well, on top of that, I'd also, because you were covering some of those games, I'd like to nominate Trey Lassiter. So the young man that had the arms forever that kept, those go out of, but he could reach out and just snatch the ball. So I'd like to, the Buena football player, you know him pretty well.
Yeah, I know him pretty well. Yeah.
He had a pretty good week. Jared, do you have anybody?
No, you took my guy, so it's okay.
Well, there's supposed to be a Stark.
No, it's all right. No, he already talked about Wayne Stark.
Shoot. Okay, well, Jared, do you have anything?
Good. No, we don't have anybody.
Well, that was the only one that I had
that's
going.
The top 4 for the week. So get into the comments, and we'll leave the names there so you guys can vote for Player of the Week. So.
All right, this week's Player of the Week is brought to you by Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, LLC of Sierra Vista. Prestige has pioneered a visionary approach that empowers exceptional service, reinvigorating the fundamental principles of customer-centric service. As a licensed general contractor, including plumbing and electrical, they proudly cater to both commercial and residential needs. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Now, to get into the Fyzical Balance Center local sports football preview. Now we've got, let's hop right into it, I guess. So you guys did the interview. Let's talk about who'd we talk to?
Well, we brought it. We had the thing of the privilege of bringing in Jon Kraus, head football coach at ALA Sierra Vista. He's going into his 3rd campaign this coming fall, and they're going to be moving into the 2A South region, San Pedro region, whatever they call it. Mm-hmm. And so they're going straight into AIA. Coach was excited. So let's hear how the preview went with Coach Kraus. On the panel today, we have ALA head football coach, Jon Kraus.
How you doing?
Good to see you, Coach. And on my far side, Coach Lassiter is going to be helping with some of the questions. So, Coach, I just want to say thank you for coming in and giving us some of your Sunday afternoon to, just preview what's going on within your program? I know I could say probably not Cinderella program anymore because you had your season last year.
Right.
So, but you're going to be going to the AIA this year. So
Correct.
let's talk about how the transition has gone with, how your numbers looking, what's going on within the program as a whole. What are you looking at right now as far as your players and all that? So
yeah, I anticipate us being in the mid-30s this year. Like I said, first year we were in the high teens, second year in the 20s. So our high school is adding 200 students, so that should provide the opportunity for more athletes. And that's one of the symptoms of a small school is the football players or the basketball players or the track athletes, so. Yeah, everybody's doing everything all the time.
Sound like a 2A school.
Yeah.
That's 2A problem.
Yep, absolutely. But yes, so we'll be 2A, AIA. Actually, with our enrollment, we should be one of the larger 2A schools.
you're not going to be in 2A too long is what you're saying. You might be jumping up to 3.
We would like to stay in 2A for at least
For a little
3
bit.
years, maybe a little
That's a smart
longer.
Yeah.
idea.
That jump to 3A is a big one. But yeah, I mean, we are growing. We are continuously growing. I believe ALA Sierra Vista is the fastest growing of all the ALA schools.
By far, has to be.
Yeah.
So sticking with the AIA conversation, what are you looking forward to as a coach with this transition to the AIA? I mean, I know it's a lot of different. We talked about it on the show before, but from your perspective, what is the things that this transition? How does it benefit your program, and what do you like most about it?
The AIA is the largest athletic association in Arizona. It's very well organized. We're looking forward to that. The CAA, as far as their high school, I felt their junior high was more organized than. I mean, for example, last year, the first game of the year, we played the game at a city park.
Right.
The field was lined every 10 yards. There were no hash marks. There were no goalposts. That's not a football field. you
Right.
know, So those types of problems we won't see, which will be good. Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Okay.
A lot.
A little more organization, things being a little more clean and a little more standardized across
Correct.
the fields and
Correct.
facilities that you go to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are there any improvements that you guys made to your facilities to kind of get to the 2A standard?
Yes. So they built a varsity gym. It's a 3-court gym. With the building itself has, I believe, 14 or 17 classrooms.
Well, it's like a
second,
field
A
house.
second cafeteria. It's a very large building. It's just north of where the field house is. If you remember
Okay.
They've redone our field. We have an AstroTurf field now.
Oh man.
Yep, it's beautiful. We practiced on it for the first time 2 weeks ago. The track is going to be is being redone. It's going to be the foam rubber, and they're making it right. They're doing what ALA standard is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That's
If
exciting.
you know ALA, you know as a for lack of a better term, franchise of schools, there's a standard there all the facilities kind of match and meet, and it's kind of collegiate in my opinion, right?
Yes, they're very nice. I mean, our weight room, of course, being in that world and loving that world. I wish it were bigger, of course, right? Right. But get some specialty machines in there. But I mean, we got a nice facility. They bought us really nice equipment. The boys are loving it. We had a head coach meeting back in May, and I reached out to the other head coaches and I was like, hey, all the teams need to be in here. And if you don't have the time or you don't have the knowledge or the familiarity or whatever the situation is, we're there from 3 to 5. Send your kids.
Oh, that's great. So partnership across
Absolutely,
all
yeah.
the different sports at ALA. That's great.
That's good to hear, Coach. And that broadens your overall just buy into not only football but every sport as a whole at the school. So that's a good thing. Tell us a little bit about your off season this past winter and spring. Tell us what you've seen, what you've been able to see goals wise in the weight room, doing conditioning. What are you seeing out of your athletes?
Yeah, so the ones that are buying in, they're seeing great results. We have a great strength program. It's a 10-week cycle. The ones that commit to it, it's broken down into, I'll back up a little bit. It's broken down into 4 phases. And phase 3 is our power phase, where we set a new max every 9 weeks. if they're committing and they're coming and they're doing the work and the percentages and the numbers hitting the reps that they're supposed to, by midway through phase 2 of the next iteration, they're doing sets with their previous maxes.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
There's fast growth. We utilize different energy systems, pushing the athlete through different workouts to stimulate hormone release. So that's one of the biggest things for teenage athletes. Some of them just don't have that hormone production yet. It's biology. It's just going to happen when it happens. But we can tease it a little bit by putting them through workouts and through the different energy systems, stimulate testosterone, human growth hormone, IGF-1, things.
You guys
like
getting
that.
scientific with
Absolutely.
I
this thing.
love it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff to hear. I like to hear the technology
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
So, any standout players that I don't want to step over your question if you have one, Kevin. But what are your any new additions to the program that you're excited about? And then returners. Talk about your returners, and then maybe some surprises or some people that you're looking to see do some big things for your ALA service.
So as far as our returners go, it's pretty wide open. Last year was rough. So making some personnel changes at different positions this should help us. With Jericho going down in the second game last year, had to move TJ Lee to quarterback, and that really made our offense kind of one-faceted.
Yeah, it changes
So
things.
they were able to focus on the passer and the top runner at the same time. When Jericho came back, we were able to move TJ to tailback to slot. That threat spread our threats a little bit better, made the defenses a little softer. So hopefully, going into this year, that switch already with Jericho at quarterback, TJ at tailback, the slot receiver as well. Deontay is not going to be with us.
Okay.
He had some problems, and he's got a lot more serious things to deal with now than just worrying about football. So we're looking at moving LJ out to tight end potentially. We've got to get that edge sealed.
Yeah.
Not blocking that end last year effectively and consistently absolutely killed our run game.
Yeah.
So moving LJ out to the end. Hunter Ruckers is going to do a great job for
Big
us.
fella.
The left tackle. Yep. He's
Hunter's
gotten a
good-sized
couple
kid.
offers already. He's getting a lot of attention
Yeah.
right now. So he's-
Multi-sport athlete,
Yeah,
and I'm sure I hate to cut you off, Coach. I watched him a lot in basketball
Yes,
as well, and it's great to see a big guy with that level of athleticism. I mean, you see that, and it translates to be able to move and get to different levels on the football field.
That's one of the things we really focused with, in particular with Hunter in the offseason, is his explosiveness, moving from a dead stop, accelerating out, change of direction, lateral movement. I watched a few basketball games myself, and that's one of the things I noticed is getting off the ground quickly was an issue for him. So that's one of the areas we try and improve with him.
Biometrics all day long, right?
There you go.
Bringing those box jumps and
Yeah.
a little bit of parachute work, whatever it takes to get that speed improved. So, all of us three here on the panel, I could safely say are guys of the trenches. So that's always the biggest thing on the field. How are your trenches looking on both sides of the ball this year?
We're thin. We
Okay.
don't have a lot of depth. We'll see who shows up in the fall, but right now there's about 5 or 6 guys that are pretty consistent and that we're going to be leaning on. Excuse me. There'll be a sophomore next year. He was our starting center last year. Alex Nost. We're looking for
I know Alex good.
Yeah, I know
we're
that
looking
kid.
for big things out of Alex. We were doing one-arm dumbbell bench presses, and I said, Alex, by the end of the summer, I want you pressing your jersey number. Well, he did that about 2 months ago.
Way to go, Alex. Coach
Good
Kevin
stuff,
salutes
man.
you. Yeah, been a long way
That's
with
what I'm
Alex.
talking about.
I coached him in youth football for a couple years, and I've seen him progress a lot. This is a cool position to be in as guys that coached in the youth organizations here, to be able to see those kids that we saw at 8, 9, 10 years
Yeah.
old now wearing high school uniforms and really, looking to
Absolutely.
perform great at these next levels. It's just amazing to watch. I'm in awe every time I cover a high school event.
And they're all over. There are all 3 high schools here in
Yeah.
Sierra Vista. So that's a reason to cheer for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Sierra Vista first. It's all our boys, and we'd love to see them do well.
So speaking of that in the program, give us a little bit of. I know it's still a rather new program, but tell us the history of the ALA Guardians football team, where you guys started, and how you got from where you started to where you are now.
Well, we started year one in the CAA 8-man football. That was interesting. 8-man, you're only missing one man off the edge of the line, but that edge is a hell of a lot closer. Can I say that?
No, you're good.
You're good.
You're totally fine. You're totally fine.
It makes things quick, So we had to quickly adapt to that. Had a little bit of success in that Division One CAA. Made the playoffs first year.
Okay.
We really wanted to make the jump to 11-man football.
Right.
So CAA offered 11-man last year, and so we elected to do that. We played a lot of senior-heavy teams.
Yes.
I believe it was, I can't remember which school it was, but one school had more seniors on the sideline than we had athletes on the sideline. It was, so, when you're putting 14 and 15-year-olds up against 17 and 18-year-olds, it's difficult.
Yeah, that's tough.
But
that's very tough.
But it was a good springboard coming into this year. Additionally, with our junior high program, it kind of went the opposite. The first year, we were 11-man. Second year, we competed in the Cochise area conference.
Okay.
And that's all 8-man, which
right.
makes sense for them because most of their high schools are 8-man. Didn't work for us, so we're going back to the CAA. So our junior high season we'll begin practice sometime in December. We'll finish up late March, early April. But again, that will be 11-man football. So our junior high, potentially, the potential of having an athlete in the same system from the time they're in 6th grade all the way through till their senior year is huge. I mean, look at the success that Gilbert and Queen Creek have had.
Right.
Yeah.
It's because
I was
of
going
that.
to say, look at Queen Creek and Gilbert alone. Gilbert North, I think, won the title last 2 years.
Did they win it all?
2 years ago?
I know they
A
went
couple
pretty
years
deep.
back, they went
they
deep.
won.
Very, very talented
won 5A.
program. And that program it's not the prettiest, most flashy thing that they do, but they just execute their offense very, very well. So what is it like being affiliated with, a franchise of athletic excellence like that? How does that, is it any pressure that's put on you being a part of the ALA family, or how does that work?
Well, I wouldn't say there's pressure. Obviously, maybe a little friendly competition. You want to be the best ALA in Arizona, but no, it's a great resource. When you have a question about whatever, there's folks that you can reach out to, like, hey, what do you do in this situation? How do you do that? Have you ever dealt with this situation off the field with an athlete? What was your result? So it's it is an extended network of coaches that you're able to rely on and reach out to for assistance when needed. It's great. Last summer with the district athletic director, Ted Gilmore, another great football coach with a storied history. He put together, he called it a summit, we had a coaches clinic during the day, and all the head coaches were asked to speak for an hour. And then in the evening, we finished with a 7-on-7 tournament. So that was great. That type of community within itself is fantastic.
So my last question, Coach, you talked about the school, you talked about the team, you talked about the players. For those of our viewers that may not know, I'd like to get your resume and your background. What is your experience in football and coaching, and kind of tell us your story of where you came from that led up to you getting this great opportunity to be the first head coach of the Guardians.
Yeah. So how far back you want me to go? The beginning?
As far as you wish.
Right. So I grew up in Virginia, played high school ball there. My dad was my head coach, so I got to play for my dad. He was a pretty successful athlete himself. Went to college on a basketball scholarship, actually, and switched over to football. Ended up getting 4 free agency offers, and went with the Lions.
Nice.
Ruptured his hamstring in the last preseason game, and got cut. But he tasted for a few years. So again, another disciplined athlete that had been to that level and understood what it takes to do it. So learning from him and just listening to his wisdom and his experiences and what he did wrong, what worked for him, applied those things. Ended up being first team All-State my senior year, went on to play for Ohio University. He was 4-year starter at Ohio.
What position did you play, by the way?
I was in college. I was a 5 technique. I was a defensive tackle.
Okay.
Yeah. So played end in high school. Ohio ran the 3-5 slant angle that Pittsburgh made so famous, right? With Palomalo and Harrison on the end. Yeah. So after that, kind of went through some odd jobs. Met the woman that would later become my wife, and we tried to make a life together. Went down to Florida. 2006 to get in the construction industry. It was bad timing.
Yeah.
Did not work out well. So I ended up joining the patrol, and patrol brought me out west, and ended up here in Sierra Vista. Been in Sierra Vista longer than any one place that I've ever been. So this is really my home.
Awesome.
Been here 14 years now. Anyhow, my son was born and became the age that he could start participating in youth sports, and volunteered to coach. And I coached for 10 or 11 years in the youth league here in Sierra Vista, volunteering our time. And that's one thing a lot of people don't understand about the youth league. All those coaches, all those administrators, 100% volunteer work. And there's nobody out there getting paid off it.
That's right.
They're giving their own time to provide something positive for the community. It's a big job, and we're glad they do it.
I'm glad you said that too, because this is sometimes not people don't realize that hey, everybody out here is just they're here because they love the kids and love the sport.
Yeah, they want to do something positive, because unfortunately some of those kids that's the only positive thing they got. You know? So I ended up coaching one of the Devers in football. Believe he should have been 11U, but the 11U team was filled, so he ended up playing up with us at the 12U level. He did a great job for us too. That's how I got to know his parents. His mother is one of the administrators at ALA, and really was from what I understand, was a big pushing force in getting a football team started. And she sent me an email. She said, "Hey, I heard you'd be interested in coaching high school football. Here's the number. Give me a call." So I called him. I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like fun." So go in for the interview, and there you go. Like they hired me on, and that was mid-June of 24, getting ready to start. 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks later for the first practice. So a little bit
fire
of
pan into the fire,
right?
Yeah.
A little bit behind the 8 ball. We didn't get to do a spring ball. We didn't get sevens that year or anything, but we just jumped right in and made it work, and reached out to, again, a lot of the contacts I had through the youth league, and fellas that I've coached with over the years, and brought them along for the ride. So
that's one of the things I like about when I look at your staff. I see all these guys who were, sentinels of youth football here, and we can go into naming them: Arm Jacques, Tim Lee, Mike Patrick, all these guys who have, I've been here 5 years, and these guys have always been active in the youth community. So again, we talked about the players getting the opportunity to play in high school. It is great to see you bring the coaches up with you, and you and I have worked together in a couple different organizations, and it's just great to see it. I think I texted you when it was announced that you got the job. They picked the right guy for the job.
Thank you.
One of the easiest persons to work with, very even-tempered, and just a person I think the entire community respects. So,
and one of the big things that I look for is why are you there? Are you there to be the most winning coach ever? Are you there for the kids? And that's what kind of leader are you? Are you a self-serving leader, or are you a serving leader? And these guys that are on the staff now, they are all servers. They all want to give back. Many of them played college football as well. Caleb played at Fort Lewis. Mike Patrick played. Can't remember where he played, but he played a couple years in college as a receiver. TJ just broke his, or JT rather, just broke his Mike Patrick's records. That's how long standing his records were at Buena.
Yeah, I heard that Mike was an accomplished player.
Yeah.
Yep, I did hear that.
Yeah, if you see the all Tucson team that comes out every fall, the top 10 of all time in Southern Arizona, he's always still on that list.
Yeah.
Yep.
So JT might be something that might be looking to. We might see JT replace that, but still it'd be a Buena Colt that did it. But
all in the family.
I played when Mike was playing, and Mike was something special. He played his tail off and fought for the yards he did, and fought for the catches he did, and he's able to deliver it to these kids and giving back, like you said. So I'm glad to hear that you've got that server mentality with these coaches, with your staff. It's going to be something exciting to watch and see develop this next few years.
Yeah.
So we appreciate your time, Coach, and coming in. And any last minute things you want to say to anybody in the ALA fan base or?
So come check us out this fall. We've got a brand new field. The visitor bleachers going in soon. Beautiful stadium. We got to find somebody over in the Yawkey area that's willing to put a spotlight up on the mountain for us. But
There you go.
know, but yeah, come check us out. Growing program. We're doing the right thing by the boys, trying to make them good young men, good citizens, good members of the community, in addition to being good football players.
Well, appreciate that, Coach. And one last little trivia thing we always try and give to our coaches. What's your favorite football movie of all time?
Favorite football movie? I think last time I talked with
Davenport?
Yeah,
You
with
get
Jeff.
your-
Yeah,
I don't know,
Jeff.
so
Sometimes it changes, you know.
Yeah.
How-
So I said the replacements.
That's a good one.
because the football action is the most realistic.
Yeah.
True.
But there's a lot of good ones out there. All the Right Moves, great movie.
Oh, man. Going way back right there. Love it.
Yeah, in the Longest Yard again. Like there's a lot of great football movies, but as far as if you're looking at it from the football scenes themselves, it's got to be the replacements. Yeah.
Nice.
A great movie filmed in my hometown, so I'm
right.
I have connections to it.
Good deal.
There you go. Well, Coach, we want to say everything. Thanks again to the all the sponsors that are available for us to do this wonderful interview. Thanks again, Coach Kraus, and good luck on the rest of the season. That's our football preview for ALA Sierra Vista for this week.
Go Guardians.
Great interview with Coach Kraus. Man, he's a big dude, by the way.
That was a solid panel right there.
Oh yeah.
All O-line and D-line right there.
Golly.
Beautiful. I was like, yes, we finally got all linemen on here.
Trench work.
That's
Trench Warriors in the house.
Now that might be a full ton. 3 guys. I mean, good Lord, pushing a truck, that'd be no problem for you guys.
Oh, shoot, no.
It was
All
great
right.
having a chance to talk to him, though, and it's going to be great to see him continue to build the traditions and just continue to they're building the building, they're assembling the building blocks of what's going to be a great program over at ALA Sierra Vista.
What a great program. This week's sports football preview is brought to you by Fyzical Balance Center. Fyzical Balance Center is much more than your typical physical therapy clinic. At Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, they focus on improving your quality of life by using a holistic, whole-body approach to connect your diagnosis with your customized plan of care. Opened by Dr. Tap DeWong of Tap Into Wellness, love your life with Dr. Tap at Physical Balance Center in Sierra Vista. Thank you for them. Thank you for them sponsoring us. We would like to get into Vista Pro's heating and cooling buzzer beaters. Gosh, I think I was probably loud enough to get through all your guys' likes on that one. All right, so we've got some good
Got a lot
ones.
to cover.
You've got
Yeah.
the most
A whole
out
lot
of
of stuff.
everybody.
I mean, it's most recent in mind. But am I first or what?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, we did a little
Oh
seat
yeah,
swap.
you guys.
All right. Let's get it. As always, I've been breaking down the NBA, and we had great NBA finals. The champion has been crowned, the New York Knicks. Shout out to Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks and all the Knicks fans that have been waiting for 53 years for this moment. Got to give it up to them. I want to really highlight what comes into my mind is David versus Goliath in this matchup.
Yes.
Not just because Jalen Brunson's 6 foot and Wembanyama's 7'5", but also just the prestige of these programs and these teams. San Antonio has a long history of being a dynasty-like team. New York Knicks trying to get their first or this elusive championship. So everything was in the Spurs' favor. From the beginning of the season, Spurs were a contender. The Knicks were almost an afterthought. By the time they got to this matchup, most of the pro commentators and analysts all picked the Spurs, me, myself included. I thought the Spurs would win in 4 or 5 games. So Goliath falls down to the Knicks, not only in dramatic fashion, but 4-1. The only drama was the fact that they came back. They had comebacks in all 4 of their games, including the 29-point comeback was the biggest comeback in NBA Finals history. David takes down Goliath in front of our very eyes. So
That's
my take on it.
No, that's right.
The last time the Knicks were in the finals was in the short season, and that was against the Spurs, right?
1999
yeah.
was a rematch, and again, almost like a David and Goliath type situation there, because at that situation, the Spurs were the small market team against this big New York Knicks, Madison Square Garden, and the Spurs came out on top, and they ended up having a whole dynasty from there. Knicks have never really got to that level of greatness again. So just a amazing, I would say, outcome. I think if you look at how most people feel that aren't fans of either team, kind of happy for the Knicks. You know, I mean, most people are, we don't want to see a team be bad for forever. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
I mean, unless they're like a hated rival or something. But the general consensus, people are kind of happy for the Knicks. It's hard not to be happy for Jalen Brunson, for one.
Yeah.
I just some information on him. There's only 2 players, well, really 3 players that have currently in the NBA that have won multiple NCAA championships. And they're both on the Knicks.
Oh, no way.
That's
Brunson and Miles Bridges.
Oh.
Dante DiVincenzo as well, too. And he was a part of that team, but they moved on from him this year. But the guy won 2 championships in college.
Yep.
Then he's won one, and now he's the NBA champion and a finals MVP. Before that, he won and he also did the high school thing. He didn't play at a prep school and all that. He played in a 4A division.
Super clutch player.
3-time 4A state champion in high school. Went on to play for the Olympic team as the 18 and under. Won a gold medal there.
Yeah.
Went to Villanova, won 2 championships there. Now he's an NBA champion.
His
resume is as impressive as anybody's playing basketball right
now. It's got to be up there with like Jerry West and like some of those old, like you think about people that have won more than one championship and then have gone on to win a championship
greats
in the NBA.
like Michael Jordan, of course,
like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who won at every level he ever played at.
But again, these are guys that we're going to say, hey, Kareem, maybe Wilt, but 6-foot guy, the 6-foot guy,
and it hasn't happened in forever.
And remember, a lot of people said for a long time about him that he would never be able to win at the highest level because shorter guards that do primarily the scoring, usually at his size, you're a point guard that passes the ball. And he's a scorer, so it was like, we don't know if we could see that sustainable enough to win a championship. And boy, he proved everybody wrong.
50 points, 49 points last night. He
had 45 last night,
and the rest of the Knicks had 49.
It's been a long time since I even seen a whole team give the ball to their guy and it be the smallest guy on the court, and they're all fine with it. Go score for us.
Right.
Go get us this win. And if you watch the Knicks and you see it throughout these series, fourth quarter he's touching the ball every possession. He's that guy. He's Mr. Clutch, and I'm just happy for him and his team. A lot of people didn't think it was going to happen, and for him or this team, especially against that Spurs team, when they beat the Thunder, it looked like they were world beaters. Yeah. So it's kind of a shocking end to the NBA Finals, but still, you can't say the Knicks didn't deserve it.
Yep. Kevin? Sorry.
Just the last thing I'll say about the Knicks, too. They won every series in the playoffs, never facing an elimination. So they swept. At one point, they had a 13-game winning streak. They swept 2 of the series. Even the Spurs only got 1 win out of them, and they came back from a 29-point deficit. I mean,
that's
you cannot take anything away from this Knicks team. And good job to them.
A lot of people are gonna die happy now that they're Knicks.
They finally have seen it happen.
I was like that with the Chiefs. I was like, listen, this is never gonna happen. So I'm just gonna pray, and then there it goes.
Well, it's different because even with the Chiefs in football, it's like at least that's a small market.
Yeah.
Kansas City small. The Knicks.
The biggest
Knicks. We're talking. They have fans out the ears everywhere. I mean, this was like. I've always heard Madison Square Garden was like the mecca of basketball, and it's like you have to talk to young people. They're like, when, where, when were they good?
Yeah.
Funny thing, my younger brother has been in Puerto Rico for the last couple of days, and I didn't know it was a huge Knicks fan base in Puerto Rico. But he said he was in a venue that had like 1,000 people watching the game last night, and like 80 of them were Knicks fans.
Oh, I bet.
Sorry, 80 of them were Spurs fans. 80 of them were Spurs fans. Everybody else was there going
out of the whole group.
yo.
Yeah,
Nice.
I heard a lot of that. Yep.
Okay, Kevin, are you ready to rock and
I'm
roll?
ready to go. I am ready to go. All right, so baseball. I told you guys, MLB highlights for as long as I can get them to you. So, what is your favorite play in baseball? I'll tell you what mine is. It is the grand slam. It's hitting a home run while the bases are loaded. That means that one hit gets you 4 runs, not just one. So let's talk about grand slams. Who are the MLB leaders in grand slams? Well, Tristan Gray and Jeremiah Jackson and Harrison Bader each have 3. Have two. These 3 batters have 2 grand slams. There are guys who go a whole career without hitting a grand slam. Also, as teams, the Chicago White Sox, the Baltimore Orioles, and the Angels lead the league, all having hit 4 as a team this year. So I happened to witness one of the Orioles ones the other day while I was watching the game. Jackson Holliday, young player, who's been up and down through the majors and back into the minors. He hit a grand slam that won the game for the O's the other night. So yeah, who are your favorite guys that you want to see hit more of them this year? I'd like to, let's look at that, and we can talk about that in the comments of the video. But again, the most exciting play for me, the grand slam.
I'm a triple play guy. It's so rare.
What is
super
more
rare.
rare, a grand slam or a triple play?
Definitely the triple play.
Triple play is
Sure.
so hard. I've seen it maybe twice in real life.
It
in
has
my
to
entire
almost
life.
be a running error.
It's the
like
most ridiculous. Where a guy gets you hit to second base, and the
just
guy
one
is
scenario,
already the
yeah.
guy is already left second base. The guy catches it
Catch,
and then throws
boom,
it to first.
and then boom.
That's
Yeah.
the only time I've seen it twice like that.
Now, was the Orioles grand slam that you saw recently, was that walk off?
Yes, because I want to say that won the game.
I
Yep, it
want to
was late
say
in the game.
a walk off grand slam
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
Did you see the hike?
peak of
Matt
baseball.
Holiday's son.
Yep, that is Matt Holiday's son. Yep. They
Jackson's
took his
power
jersey
hitter.
number out of retirement
I love it.
to allow him to wear the number 7. They
that's
actually
cool.
took a number
That
out of
makes
retirement from the
sense.
O's.
That's cool.
I would.
But Jackson Holliday was the number one. He was the number one prospect out of high school when he got brought into the O's farm system.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, I wonder what the stats would tell you because I would feel like if a grand slam is hit in the game, it's almost guaranteed you're going to win. Because 4 runs on one swing of the bat is going to be a big determinant.
Especially if
I'd
it's
like to-
late in a game.
Right.
For real,
Like
right?
that one was, yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about a 7th inning or later? Yeah, that swings all the momentum to the other side.
Yeah.
Jared, are you ready to rock and roll?
I am. I got a whole bunch of stuff today. I'm a journeyman today for my buzzer beater.
All right.
All right, so we started our wonderful, jam-packed FIFA World Cup this week, and I wanted to say, what a solid start for the USA team.
Oh, yeah.
Man, go out to SoFi Stadium, pack that place, and just went to business. We've struggled with defense recently in other World Cups and other World Championships. Our team has got a very good defensive backing area, so that we're going to see some damage, hopefully, in the continued games. They got Australia coming up on Monday. USC, University of Southern California, has hired the first ever AI specialist for as a coach's staff. Yeah, they've created a position
Great
where
keyword there.
that is going to be AI focused. So, but as you know, I always like to cover our local guys. I ran into Andres Bonilla, otherwise known as Scrappy. Saw him last week at a resort in Tucson, and ran into him. He's doing great. If you don't know the background, he left Buena and went to carry on his continued football career at the University of Jamestown in Iowa. The Jamestown Jimmies are going to see a little bit of Scrappy next year because he is now up to the 2 spot on the depth chart in the running back room. So 2 out of 7 right now, and he's showed me he told me his numbers in the weight room, and I was just like, that's what linemen put up, Andres, not running backs. He goes, I know, coach, but you know how strong I was before I left. I said, yeah, it's true. The guy's a workhorse, and just keep up the good work, Scrappy. We're proud of you. We can't wait to see what you're going to do with the Jimmies next year. A little Division II action up there in Iowa, and we're going to see some exciting stuff. So looking forward to seeing our local guys do their thing. So
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it's my turn for buzzer beaters, and it's always going to be the NFL of some sort, little piece right there. All right, 3, 2, 2, 1. Guess who is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL again? Number 1, Mahomes signs for another 8 years, averaging $63 million per year. So
How?
Exactly.
yeah,
Thank you.
How exactly? Unfortunate news. Alden Smith passes away at the age of 36. We were talking about it earlier. The guy was an absolute menace on the football field. He had he had the record for sacks in his first two games. First two seasons. Yeah. He had the record for like 36 sacks in first 2 seasons, which is ridiculous. Cardinals quarterback Jacoby Brissett and Josh Sweat, the linebacker, are sitting out of camp, and they're injured. Their lineman Caleb Proctor, the rookie defensive tackle, that's an absolute beast. He goes down, might be out for the entire season.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Brendan Sorsby at Texas Tech was caught gambling. We know about that. He's being granted an injunction. Now we find out that he could have gone to the NFL through that supplemental draft, not even being drafted. So he could have gone 3rd round, made just as much money. So there's a lot of stuff going on in that story. And then I'm going to just end this with Dion got his swagger back. My man, he is cancer free again. God bless him.
Bless him.
So we're all rooting for you, my man. Like,
great news.
Yeah, we all grew up with Neon Dion, dude. He was almost all of our favorites. Yeah. When was defensive back ever famous?
Not as famous as him.
You cannot be any more accurate than what you just said.
It's the first.
Like, when I was a young player and I played football too, I wanted to be Dion. I played defensive back, and he made it cool. Like, to me, that was the coolest position because of him, and that's what I wanted to play. So, I think that's why he has such a leg up in terms of recruiting and just staying around the game and being a big part of the game. So, glad to see he's out of that, cancer scare, at least for the time. And
yeah, he lost his foot recently, so
It was a toe.
Yeah. Not quite the foot yet.
Well, I mean, we're talking like multiple.
He's only got
toes.
2 left on one foot.
yeah.
He's probably. Who cares? God bless you.
I'm gonna see him when I go up to that game when they play ASU this year. I'll be there in November.
Yeah, that'll be
So
really
we'll
cool.
say this about some of the things you said. First of all, Patrick Mahomes. So the Chiefs don't want to win anymore. You cannot win paying one guy $60 million.
Nope.
So there's a trick to this whole thing.
He's not a young spring
deferred
chicken
compensation.
anymore.
Coming off an ACL.
I'll tell you.
Right.
Thank you,
off the
Jared.
injury, we give him all this money.
So what happens is if every team had a player that they knew was going to be there for 8 or 9 years, every team would do this because it saves you so much money. Now we're seeing $63 million, but what they do is they sign them for that much, and then they make sure that they don't sign people up to that point. And then by the time it comes to sign other players for whatever year that is, they take that money and they take it all for a bonus. So they get a $63 million cushion.
Yeah.
So the thing is like, it's actually really, really smart cap space management. There's a couple teams that can do it, but Mahomes is like the only player that anybody trusts for more than 5 years.
That's crazy.
No, he's over $500 million now. He's
I know, but still.
He's working on a full bill.
I think in football, only so much of the contracts are guaranteed.
Yeah.
So they could say give him $1 billion contract and make it for 30 years. Who knows how they can cut you 2 years later. You know what I mean? But
yeah, they've done it.
I think he is teams have to spend their money on their franchise quarterback when they have one, and he is one that's no debate on is he a franchise quarterback or are we looking for one? For sure, give it to him. I mean, give him that type of contract or that type of demands because you have to. But
8 years.
Sheesh. I would think
he's
that,
30 right now.
I would think even from his perspective, winning would be priority more so than even the money. I would think.
So that's what they say is like doing these contracts for really long actually gives the team more cap flexibility because
they
when
can
you've got
restructure and keep pushing it back. Right.
So what you're doing is when you've got one contract like him and Chris Jones, they can restructure both those contracts and they can open up to $70 million per year going forward for just free agents, just because they can switch that money from the end of the year to the beginning of the year. And that's what they've been doing with Mahomes this entire time.
Yeah.
So that's why they've been able to, sign so many good players. But you also notice that they don't re-sign corners. That's
Or
$50
wide
million.
receivers. But
keep
I'll
that
say
defense
this too.
The rest of the team.
Yeah, you better keep their defense young.
It's him and Chris Jones.
Going back to even the Knicks thing, another thing about Jalen Brunson, he was in this situation 2 years ago, and when he re-signed or re-signed, when they restructure their deal before the contract is up. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that word.
They extend.
Extension. When he did his extension, he took $100 million less than what was out there for him.
Team-friendly deal.
And then they were able to go get OG Anunoby. They were able to get Karl Anthony Towns, able to get guys like Josh Hart and keep guys like that and Mikal Bridges. That's what helps you win a championship.
The success is going to pay off.
If you really want to win, which most of these guys really, really do, and I used to make this point about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan because everybody would say they're the ultimate winners. They want to win so bad they would stab their own mom in the back to win. I'm like, well, would they take less money?
Because Tom Brady got all them rings because he took less money and did all those
That's
deals.
exactly.
Less in Tampa, and he took less the year after they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And Dwayne Wade did the same thing in Miami.
Absolutely.
He took LeBron. No, Chris Bosh was the highest paid player on that Heat
LeBron
team.
did too.
Yeah, that's so true.
Right.
LeBron wasn't the highest paid player on that team. It was Bosh.
And that's usually what, in a team game at the highest level, the best team is still going to win, even though Patrick Mahomes, great guy, great quarterback, one of the best ever, if not the.
3 Super Bowls.
But still, in order to win it, you're going to need a team.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer that's still playing the game because he's already in there, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. Patrick Mahomes? Oh, yeah.
And you said he's only 30?
Yeah.
That's
He
why I
could
said,
play another 10 seasons.
8 years
Or more.
or on this contract
we're going
now.
to see how he comes back off of that injury.
We'll see how that
But y'all
knee
think
holds
about
up.
it, man. I mean, guys are playing into their 40s now. Tom Brady has kind of built a
Quarterbacks especially.
quarterbacks.
Yeah.
People
He's
don't
built,
realize
Aaron Rodgers.
the size of this man.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah,
he's
people think
6'3".
he's a miniature guy. He's 6'5".
Yeah.
He was 240 in college. He's dropped the pounds since he went to the pros. He's 6'5". He's huge.
Yeah.
It's deceiving to see that on camera. It's
'Cause everybody else so
the
big.
giant flak jacket he wears all the time because he's running for his life all the time.
He looks like he's got
Andy
a.
Reid, go get some linemen.
Come on.
They don't have the money.
Jeez.
They just gave out passes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sorry, John. You know we're gonna do it.
They're going to the Super Bowl
I
this
say Chris
year.
Jones is the only other guy on that team that's getting paid.
Yeah. Yeah, defensive lineman and the quarterback.
Got to have a system.
All right.
All right. Thank you to Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Just like your favorite teams, they believe in preparation, performance, and showing up for their community. Vista Pros, local, reliable, professional. Thank you guys so much. All right. Last up, Seniors Helping Seniors Trivia. Are we ready to rock this trivia?
Let's give them the rundown of what's going on in trivia, John.
I don't even
what the
know.
subject is this
Apparently,
week.
We're sorry.
it's-
Whoa, I got 0.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
got
but
to
you got
choose
the
one.
trophy over
New
there.
season. Hey, you still? I got the trophy, so I'm not.
Got the gold. Got the
So
gold.
we were told by our producing staff that this week's clues on the sports trivia is coming from the Cleveland Browns organization. I don't know what we did to make him mad at us,
Punishing us?
but here we go with our sports trivia from the Cleveland Browns from Cody.
Let's see it, Cody.
Now, I'm pretty sure Cody's strategy is to keep me at 0.
In the last decade, how many quarterbacks have started a regular season game for the Cleveland Browns?
Can we put a lot?
in the decade? Yeah, absolutely. At least 2.
I know y'all seen that meme that has like the jersey with all the names on it.
it's
yeah.
a lot. It's a lot. It's
I've
like,
got a number in mind, and I've
I
circled
think
it.
this number is.
and you're talking about
it's
last
probably more than
decade.
this.
Even in the last
years.
few years, it's
Dude,
been a lot.
last year. Just think about
Quarterback
last year.
Carousel. This is probably short. But
I've got a number. Cody?
Okay.
Okay, I got 17.
Ooh. I went with the lucky number 13.
I said 14.
I said 26.
Whoa.
He might be close.
Journeyman.
might be
We're
right.
talking about 10 years.
19.
We're talking about 10 years. I knew it was going to be
Yeah.
a lot.
That's-
have
I
all the
still kind of
names?
overshot it.
Do we have all the names
Oh,
of those guys?
You don't. It would go on forever. It
It'll
would
take
just.
another hour. to
I know.
make it.
I know Mayfield's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayfield's the best of them too. All right, let's see. Number 2
Oof. I almost got that one.
in the NFL in 2023, there were 5 starting cats. Can you name them though? All right, I can. Oh, I can name 2 of them.
So 2023 is how many seasons ago?
2 seasons.
2.
I'm so off on football right now. I can't even think of.
Oh man, what's that guy's name?
Yeah, what's that guy's name?
I got 3.
What's
I'm
the-
I
trying
got
to think
3
of the 4th
too.
one.
What's the?
What's
Who's the guy from
I can't think of the most obvious.
Each one counts
Oh, yeah.
as a point, right? Each one you name counts as a point. All right, so I know I got 3. Trying to think of the 4th. What is this dude's name?
We're talking 2 years ago.
I've only got 3. Oh, duh. Okay, now I got it.
I got 5, maybe. I might be wrong.
I
on
got
a couple
4.
of
I think
them.
that's that
I
guy's
got 4.
name.
All right, I'm ready to
Wait,
jump
is
in.
it's specifically in 2023 or since 2023?
Just 23.
Wait.
23.
Just that season.
I can't think of anybody right now.
You can.
All right, John.
Okay.
Let us have it.
Okay, Dylan Gabriel, Shadur Sanders, Joe Flacco,
Those guys
Deshaun
were there last
Watson.
year.
23.
wasn't there.
Both of them were rookies.
No,
Last year.
2023
Gabriel?
rookie year.
Only season.
Gabriel and Sanders
That
were
season.
rookies. They weren't even in the
Okay.
yeah,
2023.
they were rookies
Yeah,
last
that's
year.
what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so then I got Flacco and Watson.
Flacco
Okay, you
wasn't
got
there
2.
yet. Yeah, Flacco was there. So I got Mayfield, Watson, Couch.
He was there too.
23?
What?
I think so.
2023.
I think he was in
McCoy.
Carolina in 23.
McCoy and Winston. I don't remember. I think I remember Winston being there for a few games, but I'm probably totally wrong.
I got Flacco, Watson, Tyler Huntley, because he went
Oh,
there
that's
after he left
right.
Huntley.
Baltimore.
Huntley's a
And
good
then I
one.
think this kid's name is Robinson. It might be Robinson. I might be off, but I think I know the first 3 are good.
Okay.
All I got is Flacco and Watson.
All right, let's see it.
Watson.
Yeah, you're right, Thompson
Oh,
Robinson.
Oh, yep.
UCLA.
Robinson. Okay, yep.
Walker.
Walker.
So I
That's
got
right.
3.
Flacco and Jeff Driscoll. Gosh, I haven't heard that. name.
Tyler Huntley didn't start games. Maybe
Is
he was
Driscoll still in the
24.
NFL?
I don't know.
I don't think any of those guys.
PJ Walker still.
Except
Is
Watson.
PJ Walker still in the NFL?
Yeah.
Is
I think
Watson
he
gonna?
DTR still in.
Yeah, he's actually
he's
considered
starting.
the
DTR
starter
went
right
to
now.
the UFL.
Yeah, that's right.
He's
He's,
on-
still
he's on the
playing
NFL.
football.
So I
He's still
got
playing
2 on
football.
that one.
I got
I got-
2. No, I got 3. I got 3.
Watson.
Flacco,
I got
Watson,
one.
and Robinson. I
Flacco.
got 3.
I got 1. I was wrong with Mayfield. He was in Carolina. You were
Yeah.
right on that season.
Yeah, all the names I was thinking were Mayfield, and then I started thinking Dylan Gabriel,
Yeah, right. Last year.
Sanders.
You got to remember
Dallas.
last year they were rookies.
McCoy, Colt McCoy.
Right.
All right, Cody, let's rock and roll. Let's see
Last one.
the NFL in the last decade. Who were the best 3 starting quarterbacks for the Cleveland Browns in the decade? Depending
When
on
you say
what.
best,
They had a best. I mean, they are the
yeah.
Cleveland Browns.
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
it's
I'm a Ravens fan, y'all. I'm not going to be saying hyping up the Browns.
I can. Okay, I actually think I got this
Oh,
one
I know.
right.
Yeah.
I think I got this one right.
I got 2. I might as well say him too.
Let's go. Cody.
Well, we got
Hold on, let me.
Coach.
John,
let me
sorry.
We got
think
Coach.
one more. I gotta think of one. Last decade. I'm trying to think. When were they even average?
Well,
They were never
but
good.
they had a playoff run. a
Yeah,
couple
that
years
was
ago
Baker.
when they beat the Steelers
I'm
at the
good.
end of the regular season and they played them again and beat them in the playoffs.
My
It was
answer
like 2-3 years
is
ago.
the best
no,
3
I picked
players were the Pro Bowl players, probably Sanders, Flacco, and Mayfield. How about you?
Ain't no
Jerry?
way
Mayfield,
Sanders.
Watson, and Flacco.
That's exact 3 that I have.
I got Watson, Mayfield, Flacco.
All right, let's see it.
Brissett.
Shoot.
I got 2.
I got
two.
one. No, I got 2. Yeah, I got
got
Mayfield
two.
and
I got
Flacco.
2 on that.
I thought it was going to be this guy.
Money Manziel.
Best,
But he didn't have the best season.
You know, Shador Sanders was a Pro Bowler.
Sanders was a Pro Bowler, but he's only been there for a year.
Yeah,
like this is his second season, so it'd be hard to give a 1 year guy
Or
to
even
put
saying
him
that
on
he
that
was
list.
the best because I don't
he
know
didn't
what
even
his-
start the whole year.
Yeah.
Gabriel was the starter for the first
I
couple
would
of weeks.
never call him the best, but it's the
Well,
Browns.
he could earn it.
It's like,
If he earned it,
he can be. He can become the.
Yeah, because it's not.
Don't
a
get
whole
me wrong.
lot.
I don't hate the guy. I think
It's
he's going to
not-
be a good quarterback.
It's not going to be like pulling teeth to become the best out of that group. I mean, like if you win a playoff game, you're probably the best quarterback the Browns have had in the last decade with one playoff win.
That's
That
true.
make Joe Flacco one of them guys then? That's why he was.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's it for this week's Cool FM Live Sports Show, brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors with supporting sponsors Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Berean Academy, and Fyzical Balance Center. These folks take great care of us, and they take care of the show in general. They're supporters of our local athletes and families, so check them out and recommend them to all your friends and family. All right, Dennis, for Dennis Baker, Kevin Lassiter, Jared Young. All right, what do we have to say? Is there anything before we get out of here?
No, just
Jared's getting
everybody
me.
get out, stay active. We have plenty of things that we've been promoting here lately. You know, we have Smashers Golf. We have Sierra Vista Golf Center has a great facility for those of all ages to get out and play golf. We just also saw the pickleball community of Sierra Vista is thriving and growing and exciting. So all ages, all people out there, there's plenty of opportunities to get out, get involved in this local sports in our community.
I want to thank the American Legion for hosting that baseball game, giving all of our great high school players a chance to get on the field and compete one more time, and a delight that it was for Cool FM Sports to be able to cover that game.
Jared, Mr. Getting Married, anything?
No,
Your
just-
last words?
He's going to come back a different man next week.
yeah.
Are you even
So,
going to be here
I don't
next
know
week?
if I'll make the show next week. We'll see. We got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people coming in and left extended family and everything. So, no, we're super excited for this opportunity. We've been looking at it, for almost a year now, and just exciting time and things to come and down the pipeline for us. Hopefully we'll just, everybody will be able to have a chance to enjoy themselves and have a good time. We thank so much to the Old Door Shop for being able to host this beautiful event that's going to happen next Saturday, and we're looking forward to doing many more things for them in the future. But looking forward to getting hunkered down and becoming a married man, and hopefully grow the family a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. Get some little youngs running around out there.
Yeah.
Peace and
Future-
blessings to Mr. and Mrs. Young. Peace and blessings.
Sure. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's the show. Thank you for everybody. Thank you guys for coming in. My name is Jon Berger. Take care. God bless you all.